So, I thank you very much for giving me such a very nice welcome. It was a very wonderful welcome. This is actually the standard in our Vedic culture. To receive the spiritual master as if God himself was coming. Acharya mam vajani yam navamanye chakaracha. It is stated by Krishna in the Srimad Bhagavatam. One should accept that the Acharya is my very self and to not disrespect him in any way. Does this mean that the spiritual master is God? No. It means he's a pure representative of God and he must be respected as good as God. Just like the policeman comes to your house, you have to obey him. Not that he is the government. He's an ordinary citizen like you. Because of his position, though, he is representing the government. He's as good as the government. As Prabhupada said in this connection, if you love me, love my dog. So the spiritual master, he is the dog of God. So you want to love God, you must love the dog of God, also the bona fide spiritual master. In this connection we sing every morning in our Mangala Arati prayers, Yasha Prasadam Bhagavat Prasado Yasha Prasada Nagati Kutopi Dayam Stuvam Stasya Yasastri Sanja Bhande Guru Shri Charanaravidam. By the mercy of the spiritual master, one receives the blessing of Krishna. Without respecting the spiritual master, no one can make any advancement. Therefore, I should always remember and praise my spiritual master, and at least 3 times a day I should offer my respectful obeisances unto the bona fide spiritual master. So the spiritual master is actually essential. If we want to be recognized by Krishna as devotees, as actual devotees of Krishna, we cannot jump over the head of the spiritual master and go to Krishna. So then one might ask, we have many critics who say that only Prabhupada is the spiritual master, no one else. But this is what Prabhupada told us. There's a very nice lecture Prabhupada gave on April 6th, 1975 in Mayapur Dham. He was saying how there's 2 types of devotees, Bhajananandi and Goshtianandi. Bhajananandi is in some solitary place sitting and chanting Hare Krishna. That is also nice for his own liberation. But Goshtianandi, he's taken up the mission of spreading the Krishna consciousness movement. So that is, Prabhupada explains that the more you make devotees, the more you become recognized by Krishna. So the Acharya, the initiating spiritual master, is the one who is preaching to increase the number of devotees. Prabhupada explains it's not difficult to become Acharya, you must simply follow the order of a spiritual master, and we become mature. You can also act as spiritual master, but now the etiquette is, not when your spiritual master is present on the planet. Even if you are mature, you should not accept disciples in the presence of your spiritual master when he is physically present on the planet. That is offense. If you make offense against your spiritual master, Prabhupada says, you're finished, you see. But after the spiritual master departs, it is the etiquette that one should act as Acharya. Prabhupada gave the example of his own godbrothers. He said, now there are so many acting as Acharyas, but they did not do so when their Guru Maharaj Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was present. So actually Prabhupada says in this connection, he said it's better to become Acharya. He was encouraging his disciples, actually you should become Acharya, initiating spiritual masters. And then, well, in this connection, Prabhupada gave a nice example. He said, now we are 10,000. Perhaps we are 10,000. Then we'll go to 100,000. Then we'll go to 1 million, then 10 million. All the devotees cheer, Jai, 10 million. And Prabhupada said there'll be no scarcity of Acharyas, you see. So this idea that Prabhupada is the only Acharya is not what Prabhupada said. He was saying 10 million Acharyas, you see. So he's encouraging all his devotees, and after the disappearance of their spiritual master, now they should become mature. They should be, after being mature, they should take up this service of becoming Acharya. So we want many, many Acharyas. I was at a meeting must have been March, of the Guru Sannyasi GBC Sangha. Very nice meeting we had in Mayapur. And in that meeting, he said, we need more initiating gurus, we need more acharyas, because so many devotees join him, and it's a big burden to take disciples. So we need more and more gurus to help take this burden of many more disciples coming. So we should understand the spiritual master is not thinking, well, just see, I'm being glorified. This ki jai. So many people are bowing down, offering flowers, making nice arrangements, bathing their feet. Ki jai. No. Spiritual master feels, actually, I don't deserve this, you see. I'm just some struggling neophyte, you see. But it is my duty to accept this on behalf of my spiritual master. This is actually, whatever honor and respect you're giving the Bonafide Acharya, he accepts it and he's pleased by it. Oh, that's so nice. They're offering the representative of God such nice respect and honor. This is very good. They make great advancement by doing so. But this is all due to my spiritual master, you see. This is all due to Prabhupada. Whatever honor and respect you give me, well, this is all for Prabhupada. And what does Prabhupada think? It's not for me. It's for Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. But as Bhakti says, no, it's not for me, it's for my Guru Maharaj. It's all passed up to Krishna. And then Krishna is back down to the devotees again. So that's the wonderful thing of Vaishnava culture. Nobody wants respect. Even Krishna doesn't want it. They want to give respect, you see. That is the mood of the Vaishnava. Want to give respect. Just like we say, Tanadapi Saniche Na. One should think himself lower than the straw on the street and give all respect for others without expecting even the slightest bit of respect from oneself, you see. And what do you achieve in that mood? You can chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. 24 hours a day with ever-increasing ecstasy. Isn't that what we want? Didn't we come here to get a taste for Hare Krishna? We came here for sex or intoxication. What do we come here for? To get a taste for chanting Hare Krishna. That's why we're here, you see. Are you getting paid? You get a salary for being a devotee? A big fatty salary? Who's getting paid to be a devotee? We're not paid for this. We want to experience the nectar of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. What does Bhakti Yoga say in that nice bhajan? Bhakti Yoga, Padesh Ekparnamrasi, Mattore. Bhakti Yoga, the Guru advises just once, relish the nectar of the name. Right now, us neophytes are bothered by so many things. Fame, profit, adoration, attraction of the opposite sex. We're bothered in so many ways, you see. That's neophytes, you see. But if you can just relish one time, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Who needs all that nonsense, you see? There's unlimited nectar in these holy names. Just one syllable, Krishna. Or two syllables, Krishna, is unlimited nectar, you see. In those two syllables, everything is there. The names of Krishna, all the unlimited names, the unlimited pastimes, the unlimited qualities, the characteristics. Everything is right there in these two syllables. The whole thing is all there in Krishna, you see. And we made it even more easy to approach it in the Mahamantra. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, presenting himself as a fallen neophyte like us, even though he's not really in that position, he's showing us what we neophytes should be thinking and feeling. Kambe hambe bolo se dinama. When will that day be mine? Aparada Gucci, Shudaname Ruchi, Kriba bole hambe hridoye sunshine. When my offenses ceasing, taste for the name increasing, when in my heart will your mercy shine? Kambe hambe bolo se dinama. When will that day be mine? So this is the secret, my dear Prabhus, Manajis, and kids. This is the secret of how to actually taste that nectar. You have to hanker. When will that day come when I can actually chant Hare Krishna without any material desires? See, right, we're chanting so many offenses, Namaparadis, there's a bunch of Namaparadis here. We got Kantimal on the neck, Tilak on the face. We're chanting Hare Krishna, and our mind is going here and running here and there, looping the loop around the three worlds, you see. Hare Krishna, you see. So we have to learn how to tune in, turn on, and bliss out. diving deep, 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 deep into Namaruchi. So that's the whole point of joining this movement. It's the training camp for those who actually want to relish Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. So the spiritual master plays a very, very essential role in them. I know my own experience. I was a young singer-songwriter with a little following, popular following in a city called Austin, Texas. Looking to push forward, love and peace and spirituality with my songs. But Vishnujan Swami shows up, and I went, wow, this is really something. Listen to hear the way he sings so beautifully, with so much feeling and love. And George Harrison just come out with My Sweet Lord. Yeah, that's cool. I'll make Krishna conscious songs from now on, you see. Like, why don't you take a trip? Why don't you fly away on the mantra? One of my songs, you see. And I've been invited by a college professor at the University of Texas to come and sing for his classrooms. Sing one of my Krishna conscious songs, you see. But I didn't want to become a disciple, no way. It's too restrictive, Shave the head and, follow all these rules. No, I'll just write Krishna conscious songs. But then one day, I heard this recording from the London devotees, you see. It's just been released, the Radha Krishna Temple album. It's just been released, and I was amazed to hear them singing Samsaradava Nalalita Loka Shanaya Karyunya Gana Ganadvam Praptashakayana Gunanavasya Vande Goroshi Charanaravinam. I was enchanted. I was entranced by it. This is something I've never experienced before. This love I had for Prabhupada. I love a dog. I love a cat. I love my girlfriend. I love my country. I love my brother, my sister, my parents. I love my car. I love my guitar. So many loves we have. They're all lust. They're all tinged with selfish desires. But hearing their voices, the way they were singing for Prabhupada, this really. It struck a nerve. It opened up a whole new dimension. You see, wow! I've never experienced something like that. The love they felt for Prabhupada, it was so amazing. And how did they feel that love for Prabhupada? Because they'd experienced Prabhupada's love for them. It's amazing. Prabhupada, that's how he captured all the devotees. They'd never experienced anybody who gave love like Prabhupada was giving them love, you see. So this is the Acharya. He gives love without any thought of return. He just gives love, giving love, you see. So in this way, they said, yes, we want to reciprocate with Prabhupada, that we want to give our lives to him. He's giving his life to us, now let's give our lives to him. So when I heard that, the tears just came streaming down. I want to give my life to Prabhupada. When can I get initiated? We got to wait 6 months. So I waited. That day came. A letter came from London to Austin. I think it was August 16th, August 17th, 1971. Now I'm accepting you as my disciple. Your name is Sankarshan Das. So that's how it begins. That's when it begins. You actually give yourself to the spiritual master. I'm giving myself to you now. I belong to you, Guru Maharaj. You tell me what to do. You see, you tell me what to do, and I'll follow whatever you say. You see, it's not just some superficial thing. Yeah, I'm initiated. No, now I've given myself to the spiritual master. I belong to him. Whatever he says for all of eternity, I follow his instruction. And I just heard an amazing thing yesterday on a morning walk in Los Angeles. This is really, really something to hanker for. The devotee said, or one devotee said, Prabhupada, is it possible to hear your instructions within the heart? Just like we used to get letters from Prabhupada, we hear his lectures, we could have devotees could meet with him on the morning walk, ask him questions. But Prabhupada, they were wondering, if you're not here, can we actually get direct instructions maybe in the heart? And Prabhupada said, yes, if your heart is pure. So that's something to aim for. Let us come to that pure position where we can actually directly And definitely hear, not just, I think Guru Maharaj wants this. No, you actually hear the instruction. This is exactly what you should do. That's something we can hanker for. When will that day come? My heart is so pure that I can just, all I can do is hear. I can hear my spiritual master directly ordering me, do this and don't do that, do this and don't do that. So, I know there's a big sermon, a big whole things to do. I don't want to delay it too long, but I have my memoir. Where is Nanda Priya? Where is my memoir available? The back on the back table. My memoir is there. The Divine Love Memoir. We only have a limited quantity. I'm asking everybody to get one and take maybe 4 or 5 back to your own city where you come from. You see, there's a limited supply, so get there early. Get 4 or 5 to give out in your temple. You see, because this book tells the whole story of how I came from being a materialist to actually becoming a serious, dedicated disciple of Srila Prabhupada. There's all kinds of amazing stories in them. By the time I got arrested for distributing Bhakti Yoga, and I had a very ecstatic experience being locked up in a jail for Prabhupada. So it's all there in the book. And so I want to end it here as we can go on to the next part of the program. Thank you very much.